And the first one today is from Dave Doherty, who's got back in touch again on Twitter. And he asks, what are our thoughts on having fans back in F1 in Mugello? Obviously, in relation to the COVID situation, finally seeing some fans back in the stands.
Okay, so I'm gonna start on this. I didn't realize there was any fans until partway through the race, and I think it's great. I think it's a good start. There was about 2,500, between 2,500 and 3,000. Both those numbers were quoted during the race and during the build-up, so not quite sure which one it was, but between those, I imagine. I should imagine, like the UK, they turned up in their little bubbles and sat within their little areas. But I tell you what was good. Anyway. Yeah, I hope so. But what was good, and I know I'm cutting towards the end of the race, but just seeing a little bit of interaction from the drivers towards the fans. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I miss this. As much as it gets a bit cliche and it gets a bit repetitive sometimes, I was like, you know what? We've got the best fans here.
We got the best fans.
But it was good. It was really good, and it was well executed. So hopefully tracks can start to include fans going forward. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel exactly the same about the finish of the race. Yeah, it's always been a bit eerie, kind of oddly silent at the end of the races, especially with Monza, where they were there and it felt so echoey.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was nice that you could hear kind of closer to what was going on to the action. You can kind of hear what people are saying a bit easier because obviously there's not much screaming of fans and all the rest of it. But yeah, I've missed it. I've missed that interaction. So nice to have them back. Hopefully it was all done safely and, it's can be done responsibly and it can come back to F1.
It was nice to hear a cheer when the three pulled up at the end. And it was nice that was a raw reaction. Like that was actually the fans. There's none of this televised stuff, which we haven't seen in a couple of races, which I'm very glad about. But yeah, getting that raw reaction from the fans was fantastic. And just hearing it on the starting grid, you could hear them on the mics, which is, amazing. And I echo what you said about Monza. Not having them last week was strange because the Tifosi are some of the best fans. Like I don't care who you support or what country you're from. No one does fans like the Tifosi. That was, and it was just weird seeing 2019 compared to 2020.
Yeah, we're used to quite a big, impressive sight at the Monza podium, that's for sure.
Absolutely.